Hi, this is Dina for Splitcoaststampers. In this tutorial, I'll show you one way to create colorful backgrounds using glossy cardstock, dye reinkers, and water. I'll begin with a quarter sheet of glossy cardstock, and I have that glossy side up. And I also have a second piece of glossy cardstock over to the side. And I'm just randomly dripping dye reinkers onto the glossy cardstock, kind of in a random pattern, but sort of evenly spaced over the whole surface of the cardstock. Once I have all my colors in place, I'll take a spray bottle filled with water and spray the inks until they start to blend together, and then press the second piece of glossy cardstock, glossy sides together, onto the cardstock and pull that away to reveal a print on both pieces. I still have some wet ink on that piece, so I've taken a second piece of glossy cardstock and taken another print. You can keep taking prints until all the ink is dry. The panels may curve slightly while they're still wet, but they will relax as they dry. When they're dried completely, they'll be ready to use on a completed project. While I was playing with this technique, I tried a variation that you might want to try as well. I added my inks and my water to the glossy cardstock as I did before, but before I took the print with a second piece of cardstock, I laid a stencil over the wet ink. Now, because of the amount of liquid on the panel, you're not going to get a perfectly stenciled print, but it does add a fun pattern into the blended colors. And the ink on the stencil gives you another surface to print from. I was able to get a second print from the original cardstock panel and also a print from the stencil. So from one application of ink, I got 4 prints instead of just 2. Since these backgrounds are made from inks, they're super easy to match to focal images. They make beautiful die cuts too. And just look at all the variety we got from just a few drops of ink. I hope you'll have fun making colorful backgrounds and you'll share them with us in the gallery. Thank you so much for watching.